in front of the camera because I'm left-handed.
Try that. There we go.
All right, you need to unfurrow. You need to relax your brow. I understand you're doing stuff for the camera, but close your eye.
I will fly to Europe, and from then I will figure out how I get home. I don't know honestly yet how. I feel scared because it's coronavirus and I have to go to the airport and it's scary and it's not okay. But I also think that man who does this to me doesn't love me. And this is my last day in America. Oh my God.
After 3 failed marriages, I certainly wasn't looking for a relationship with someone an ocean away.
I'm leaving behind my family, my country, my culture. I'm leaving behind my whole life.
Life on the ranch is simple. I got a good job, I got a house. One thing is I got no one to share it with.
I am terrified, but if you really care about someone, then you're going to take a chance with love.
We are making. You hope so. Fingers crossed.
Welcome to the USA, and your dating starts right now. Show me you are.
We come from 2 completely different cultures.
Oh.
Here in America, everything is new to me. Everybody likes to call me a cougar, and I'm not offended by that. I own it. I never even care.
Is that the woman? That woman who just said she's a cougar? Is she good looking?
She's an American. Doesn't matter if she's good looking.
I'm asking you. I'm asking if she's good looking.
Don't. Because you sound like a fool. You sound like a total fool.
Let me rephrase the question. What does that woman look like?
What does it matter? She drives a Maserati. I can't do this with my right hand.
Don't do it with your right hand. Do it with your left hand.
Think about what you're doing. Why 90 days? Who invented this 90 days? Why not half a year?
I didn't think we liked it.
Funny, every 3 days. You want to come over here for a little joyride? I hate you.
How can I trust you? I don't want you to. You can enjoy it.
We should have took a before picture of my eyebrows.
My name is Brandon. I'm 27 years old and I'm from Dinwiddie, Virginia. I'm a pest control technician. I like the job because every day it's something different. I don't have to be stuck in an office all day.
That's good, right there.
And I get to go places and see all kinds of new stuff. All taken care of.
Man, I appreciate it.
All right. Every morning before I go to work, I help my parents with the farm.
Hi.
My parents run a dog breeding kennel.
She might just have like a muscle in here. That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
It's a lot of work, but the plan has always been that one day I'll take over the family business.
They love Brandon.
Aww.
I'm definitely very close to my parents.
It's like, what's their name? Faces from
I'm Ron, and I'm Brandon.
the 2 kennels we go
That's
to.
one of my best friends.
You're acting like a pig.
This is my baby boy. This is Brandon. I'm Daddy. I'm his mom.
My mom can
You
be
think you like the way I look?
controlling, always
Huh?
trying to tell
Like
me
the way
what
I
to
look?
do.
Yeah. I look like Victoria.
Not controlling.
I really do.
Controller. Yeah.
Let me see this
Living with
corner.
my
Let me
parents
figure out
and
this corner.
seeing them run a business and how they tackle life together, it's made me want that for myself.
I know, guys, I know.
I've never been in a serious relationship. There were some girls that I felt head over heels for, but it was never reciprocated.
You got something? Yeah, Lauren.
I was a late bloomer flirting and stuff, I guess, when we were kids. Girls didn't really take any interest in me, and my friends would always say that, like, I'm small and cute and I'd be perfect for, like, a boyfriend or whatever. So, my parents got so worried, they signed me up for a dating app for farmers.
Yeah, we did.
We're just trying to give him a push, you know, trying to help him out a little bit because, you know, he spends so much time.
Is your hand in the frame?
And everything.
And it made sense to us.
Yeah.
I had to draw a picture with you and little minigun.
Yeah, he did.
It's a great picture.
Okay.
Great girl, what a pretty girl. But thank God I never had to use it because I met Julia. Julia lives in Krasnodar City, Russia.
Hello. How are you today?
Julia loves a challenge and she's competitive.
These are new
She's
people.
done pageants,
Yeah.
bodybuilding competitions. But her favorite thing to do.
Does she look like a bodybuilder?
I mean, she's fit.
I met Julia.
Yeah.
What does the guy look like?
At the time, Julia was working in a club as a go-go dancer.
Like a smaller Tommy Amendola.
They video chatted me and I fell in love immediately. She was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen. I couldn't stop thinking about her, and my first message to her was, "You look like my future wife." And that was 6 hours after meeting her in video chat. At that point, we were on the phone every
So,
second we possibly could be.
she was a
After a few weeks, I flew over
video
there,
chat girl
asked her to be my girlfriend.
I guess.
After
that he
we
met
applied
that
for
way?
a visitor's
Is that what he
visa
said?
for Julia to come visit me in the US.
Yeah, I'm not 100%
Julia was
sure.
denied the visa because she told the consulate that I was her boyfriend, and they told her she had to get a K-1 visa. I couldn't stand the thought of being without her, so after only 5 months and one meetup, I invited her to come to Iceland, and that's where I proposed to her. Julia, will you marry me?
Yes.
One of my
This
favorite
one's a little
things
stuck.
about Julia is that she understands
What,
how
it's
important
too
family
short?
is to me.
Yeah.
So we planned a trip to France
that's
where
tough.
both of our families could meet. After that, we came home and just finished out the waiting time for a K-1 visa. 6 months later, she was approved. At first, my parents weren't sure about Julia. They didn't know if maybe she wanted a green card or money.
We really enjoyed our interaction with Julia. She seems like a lovely person, but I mean, I've got to admit, both of our radars are still out because we just don't know that her intentions are for Brandon and has his best interests at heart.
When I first met Julia, you know, I explained to her I'm not rich or anything, and I couldn't move out of my parents' house yet. I don't know if she 100% understood when I explained to her, like, the financial reasons, but she seemed okay about it. So, when Julia arrives, we'll be living with my parents on the farm, and we'll have 90 days to get married. Hey, Jules.
Look at my baby's my love.
Have you decided what you're bringing yet?
I don't know how I say all. Big baggage.
I'm sure the baggage requirements. You'll get to take all that stuff.
Brandon, it's not practical what I can take. Because I worry about this clothes, I worry about jackets. Brandon, you know, I come and I angry.
If you can't take all those jackets, just throw them away. I'll buy you new ones.
Okay, when I come, what do you think? We stay with parents little time, yes?
Yeah, for a little time, just so we can save a little bit of money. When I went to see Julia the first time, I was definitely in the plus when it came to money, but now I've found myself at more of my credit card limits. I paid for both of us to go to France. I paid for us to both go to Iceland.
It's
And
worth it, probably.
I paid for all this stuff in the K-1 visa. I spent almost $10,000 in 7 months.
Hey.
She's out of work at the moment, so yeah.
What'd you say, Aye?
I said, ooh.
And so I
What?
got myself in a bit
He
of-
spent $10,000 in 7 months
It's not a lot.
traveling.
It's not a lot courting a girl.
With your parents and parents don't want to leave.
Don't want us to leave?
Yes, I worry
I probably spent that in dinner the first 7 months we were together.
No.
Worth it.
No, we'll meet out.
Are you live streaming?
No.
Julie and I have discussed this whole staying with my parents thing. It's a good idea to stay with them for some time because we want to set off on the right foot financially. But my mother can definitely be overbearing.